Good afternoon, my little pomfrets. How are you today? It's wee Paddy from across the shuck. And this is just a showy off video because I just feel like it. I was looking through things that I wanted to do videos on, and I've lots of individual ones, but I just thought I wanted to show you my collection, that knives in my collection that really get my juices flowing. That when I'm just sitting with them, speaking to them like they're people, but they kind of are. They're my kind of people. These knives are twofold. They're one, it's my favourite pattern, but the special thing about them is that they have decorated bolsters. Now, that could be lettering, whatever. I just love a Barlow that's more, this first one I'm going to show you is a Scrimshaw, and it's special in its own right, but I just like a plain Barlow with something on the bolster. This is just... I've just recently got this off my mate Dan over at bladebridge.co.uk. Pop over and visit him. I'll put it down below. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? And I got this to go with another one that I'm going to show you recently. This is Scrimshaw. This has the beautiful owl on the front of it. Really, really lovely. And on the back, it's got a little cartouche there that I can put PPP in when I ever get round to it. But this is what I love, a Barlow that's got some sort of decoration. It doesn't have to be as absolutely amazing as this is, but it's like the double whammy. And this one has the Scrimshaw etch on it. This is just a charade, or shred. I keep calling that a charade. A charade, a shred. It's just gorgeous, beautiful clip point blade with a swedge on either side, which I just love. And it's also got a little pen blade on it. But a beautiful Barlow, and one that is just, these are knives that are going to stay in my collection. I can't see any reason why they would ever want to go, because they really do just, they get me excited every time I get them out. I get excited about them. And I don't know whether you've got a wee collection of special knives that really do get you going. There's that one. I say they don't have to be over elaborate. Here's an older one. I got this for about 30 quid off Etsy. This is a George Wolstenholme IXL. Again, just a wee straightforward Barlow. Very much in the pattern of the Bowker Barlows. Very, very similar. And who knew which brought this sort of one out first? No idea, because they've both been going for hundreds of years. But I love this very simple, straightforward little Barlow. But I love the IXL on both sides of the bolsters. That's the trick. That's the bit that gets me going. I really just love this. Listen to the spring in that that is a fairly old Barlow, that one there. So there's the first two. The next one that's going to come along is a real favourite. And I got this off my mate on the on my Facebook group. This is beautiful. This is the Tobacco. And this is the Fighting Bulldogs, is this one? I believe it is. Handmade, yeah, the Fighting Bulldogs, which was, what am I looking for? Bulldog brand, made in Solingen, Germany. This is the one-hand opener. Beautiful blade again. Real stag, but that bolster with tobacco on it. Absolutely on both sides. It just turns me on. It really, and I know I'm being a bit dramatic, but it just turns me on. This is what keeps me coming back. This is what keeps me coming down to this wee room, picking a bunch of knives out and just sitting looking at them. This one really, really gets me. I just love it. And again, the action on a good Barlow, there's nothing to beat it. And they're great to use as well. Here we're going to come now to the more modern ones. And this is my GECs. This is the Tom's Choice. This is the boy's knife, a super popular knife that everybody wants to get. I've had a few, and I've gone back to this one, which I really, really like. I don't want to collect tons of them, do you know what I mean? I'm quite happy with one or two. But this one is just a single blade Barlow. Beautiful walk and talk, fit and finish. On all these ones that I'm showing you are really good, but GEC is just the top notch with TC Barlow there, Tom's Choice. A beautifully just revered knife that people always want to have, especially if you're a slip joint collector. Really prized possession. And they're stainless steel bolsters, which I really love. And here's another one from the GEC family. This is just, isn't that just beautiful? Look at that. That one had a spear point. So is this one. But what do you see the difference in the, this is the number 77 pattern with a beautiful big swedge, a beautiful long pull. This is the Yankee Barlow. You can see old Yankee's hat there at the top. But just beautifully made. They just excite. And these, I do use these. Don't hard use these, but I do use them. For anything during the day, these will get used in my EDC. But just a beautiful, and it's just ever so slightly bigger. If I bring them across, it's just ever so slightly bigger than the boy's knife, you can see there. And then another one that's going to go with them, and we'll put them all down sizes. This is the beautiful, and I am so bad at names, this is the 86, which is a big Barlow. And this one is just fantastic. And look at that, the oak tree, or the acorn, sorry, the acorn, the 2 Acorn Barlow, this was called. And it's just beautiful with the acorn leaf there and just the acorns at the bottom. It is stunning. You can see the 2 acorns there and GEC underneath it. Just a beautiful, and a just... that is scrumptious. That is just scrumptious. That bone, the shape of it, the way it's been left, natural, not smoothed all down and flattened. I adore this. Adore it. One of my top 10 knives. It is just stunning. And a real full grip on this. A real positive big grip on this knife. So that's the 3 different sizes of my GEC Barlows. I'll just put them down in the graduated way that they go. There's not much between them, but you can see they just gradually get a little bit bigger. This is a 4-finger knife. These are going up just a bit where you have a spread out 4 fingers up here, a beautiful big grip, but just stunning knives. So this is my collection of knives that just get my juices flowing, that are in my collection. It's not an open tag as such, but I would love to see the knives in your collection that make it, and they don't have to be expensive knives. These just, they're not all expensive. That was 30 quid, but they go up in price. But I just love them for the bolsters. I love a Barlow knife, but when the bolster is decorated, no shields, that's my favourite. That is my top of the range. And I am so proud to have this collection. Absolutely stunning. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed seeing these. I certainly enjoyed showing you. I certainly enjoyed just sitting down and going through these and picking them out where I had them, and just to get them all together. I think that is sexy. So from a stupidly excited, overexcited Paddy, I'm away for a wee cup of tea and calm myself down. All the best. Bye-bye now.